Hi students, I thought you might want to see my puppies before we get started. Aren't they cute? Frosty, and that one is Gigi, the black one, and then that the white and beige is Sunshine, and the other one is Peaches. Peaches? Yeah, look at the camera, isn't she cute? Okay, well today we're going to have a video lesson, and what I want us to look at is the Schedule E. Okay, this is posted on Wolf Den, so if you will, go to your Wolf Den page and pull up Schedule E and print you out 2 copies. Work one with me. And then also I have a problem sheet, Schedule E problems. This is what we're going to work through today. This is on rental income, and you put rental income and loss on Schedule E, so that's what we're going to look at. We'll do one in class, and then we'll do one for homework. And you can hear my puppies, they're playing. So anyway, we'll just muddle through this today, okay? I don't have a babysitter, so I have to work with them. Okay, let's take a look at what the problem says. It says the Bungees own a ski condo in Utah. It was rented for 40 days and used by the Bungees for 10. So the information that follows relates to it. There was $6,000 in rental income, mortgage interest of $4,800, homeowners dues $2,000, utilities $1,000, and maintenance of $2,800. Now, it says that this does not reflect an allocation between rental and personal. If you remember from the problems in the PowerPoint, when they rent it for a certain number of days, then we have to do an allocation. If it's used personally and for rental, it's more or less dual income. So we have to do an allocation here. And if that rental period is less than 10 days, it's more or less considered to be rental property rather than personal property. So what we're going to do is to take a look and work on the allocation. Now, we only want the business portion of this, and we don't have to divide out the rental income. Rental income is what it says. There's no personal income here, so it's all rental. All we need to do is to look at the expenses here, starting with $4,800, going down to $2,800. And let's remember that it was rented for 40 days. However, it was used for a total of 50 days. So the allocation for each of these would be 40 divided by 50. So the first thing you need to do is to go through here and multiply each one of these numbers by 40 over 50, or 4/5. Now what that's going to give you is $3,840 on the interest. It's going to give you $1,600 on the dues. It's going to give you $800 on the utilities, and on the maintenance it's going to be $2,240. Now this is the rental expenses. So that's what we're interested in using. Now in your homework problem tonight, you be sure and note if there is a distinction between rental and personal time frame. So you need to read through there. If it's all rental, then you would not have to make this allocation. You just use the numbers that are given on the homework problem, which is the second one. Okay, with that in mind, it says that these people are active managers. So this is not passive income, and we want to fill in the Schedule E with this information. So starting up at the top of Schedule E, let's put the guy's name. Let's see, does it say what his first name is? Don't recall. It says Walter and Rebecca Bungee. Okay, I should have written that in there, but let's use Walter and Rebecca Bungee. Now be sure and fill out these top portions. Some of you missed some of this on the problem that you had on the test, so make sure that you do fill it out. Now, it did not give a Social Security number in this problem. Yours does have one. Let me make up a social security number. The one that's actually should have been given is 700-010002. Now your problem does have a social security number given, okay? Okay, reading through here, make sure you read everything. In A, it said, did you make payments in 2015 that would require you to file a 1099? I don't know how you would know this, but the answer should be no in this case. And then the second one says, if yes, did or will you, so you don't have to check the second one since we said no. Okay. Now, I do not have a location of the property in this particular example. So let me just give you one that it should have been typed in there, but 123 Ski Condo Lane is the one that's given. So let's put that in there, 123 Ski Condo Lane. I think yours has one, and this is going to be in, let's see what the name of this place is. Moab, Utah. I'm kind of going from the answer sheet here. Okay. And I don't have the zip code, so we'll just leave it like that. Now let's take a look, type of property from the list below. Now it says list below. List below. This, the answer manual says it's, here we go, right here, I'm sorry. Single family, multifamily, vacation, commercial, land, royalties. This is a vacation property. So let's plug in a 3 here, okay? And then it comes over and it says how long, where was this? I'm trying to hold this thing and look. Okay, how many days was it rented? It was rented for 40 days. It was used for 10 personally. So the total then would be 50. Not sure what the QJV is. Okay, so plug that in. And then rents received. Now going back to your problem, let's take a look at it. Remember $6,000. Now, read through yours because you may have to calculate the rental amount. So make sure you read through and get the correct number there. So rents received, $6,000. And then you can just do a dash for the cents there. Okay, then let's come on down and see what kind of items that we need to put in here. The first thing we had was mortgage interest. Okay, mortgage interest. It was $3,840. So mortgage interest would be reflected on line 12. Line 12, $3,840. Plug that in. The next thing we had was homeowners dues, and we're going to put in $1,600. Now, going through here, let's look at what we have as options. Advertising, auto cleaning commissions, insurance, legal and professional dues. Okay, it's not exactly where they want you to put it. Management fees, possibly, but they do have another place where the answer manual put it. Other interest, repairs, supplies, taxes, utilities, they want it under other. Okay, and I know that's hard to know that. You probably would have put it under management dues. But let's put association dues under 19, and that's going to be $1,600, okay, that we had to pay for the homeowners. Okay, third item that we have here, utilities. That's going to be $800. Scan through all these expenses till you come to utilities on line 17. Plug that in, 800. Okay. And then we have maintenance, and we had no depreciation this time. They chose not to allow, it's fully depreciated is what they're saying. So maintenance is going to be $2240. $22.40 is going to come in on line 7, $2,240. Okay. Now you plugged in all the expenses, so what you want to do here is you want to add just the expenses here. If you add these 4 numbers, total expenses are going to be $8,480. So just add your expenses, $8,480. Those expenses will now be subtracted from your income of $6,000, and it tells you that, and you're going to put that loss, it's going to be a loss in line 21. Subtract line 20 from line 3, and either enter royalties, that's what they call it if it's profit, or a loss if it's not. So we're going to put in parentheses $2,480. This is not uncommon. A lot of losses occur on rental property. Okay. Then in line 22, it says deductible rental real estate loss, $2,480. Notice it already has parentheses, so you don't have to do it again. Now, it does ask for some more information. Let's go ahead and make sure you read through everything. They want you to go ahead and total all amounts reported on line 3 for rental property. Now, line 3 is up here. That's your income. So they want you to put it down again on line 23A. So for some reason, that rental income they want on 23A. Okay. Then, as you come down, it says total all reported on line 4. There was nothing reported on line 4. Total everything reported on line 12. Okay, now line 12 is $3,840. So they want you to bring that down and report that on line 23C, $3,840. Line 18. They want you to bring down that. That's not anything. There's nothing there. That's depletion. And then on line 20, okay, total everything and report on line 20 for all properties. That means they want you to take this number, 8,480, and bring it down here. Okay, so you should have 6,000. 3,840 and 8,480. Add any positive numbers shown on line 21. There are none. It says on line 25, add any royalty losses on line 21. So bring your loss, 2,480, over here and put it on line 25. It already has a parenthesis. And then they want you to total up real estate and royalty income. That would be lines 24 and 25. So if you had a profit, it would go here. Any offsetting loss would be here. And then put the bottom line. In this case, we only have a loss, 2,480. Okay. Now, I find this section particularly interesting. Not sure how it's relevant, but they just wanted you to go in and pick certain numbers, and so you just follow the instructions and fill them in this section. Okay. Now, the second page is not really relevant here. Income or loss from a partnership or a S corporation. Passive income, this is not passive, this is active. Okay, income or loss from real estate trust. Passive income or loss from real estate mortgage investments. So none of this is really pertaining to us, okay? So we're going to leave page 2 incomplete. All we deal with is page 1. And now you know how to do one. So your homework now is to take the second problem on George Beeper. Read through this, complete a Schedule E, front page. Don't have to do the back page there. And hang on to that. I'll give you further instructions as to how and when to submit all of your assignments My husband will not be coming this Friday. Possibly he'll be there Monday of next week, which, let's see, this is the 3rd, that would be the 10th. So I'll have to let you know, and if he does come at that time, we'll collect all the homework then. So hang on to this. Complete a Schedule E. There's one other assignment. You need to go and read the information that I posted, the reading on IRAs, okay, retirement savings. So have a good day. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.